I'm going to be answering some questions, mainly probably about life with Tourette's and what's different things about Tourette's. What triggers certain kinds of Tourette's? Whenever there's something sharp like scissors or something pointy, my Tourette's wants me to try to cut myself. Like sharp piece of metal on like a can or something. My Tourette's wants me to to do that and like run my finger, mainly my finger across, or my lip, or my tongue, my eyes across the sharp point to cut my finger. Or if there's something sharp, I have the urge to I do that. I do that. I want to stab. My Tourette's makes me want to stab my eye, but I fight so hard and I resist right before it does it, so that's really scary. So I try not to deal with anything sharp or pointy. If there's anything fragile or brittle, easy to break, or if there's a plastic, or if there's like a lot of leverage, or if there's something that sticks out that I can get good leverage on, you can get good leverage on. My Tourette's exploits that and tries to either break it off, like punch it to like hit it off to break it, or to my Tourette's makes me want to grab it and like bend it, or grab it and like push it to then snap it. My Tourette's a lot of times when there's random people around and I hear them say something, my Tourette's wants to mimic what they said and say the same thing that they said and like basically repeat what they said. Whenever I'm trying to do something, like before, if I don't do anything, don't put my mind on anything, my Tourette's aren't that bad. It's as soon as I try to do something is when Tourette's immediately kicks off and I try to punch a lot of things. It's one of the main Tourette's is punching something or biting it while I'm doing whatever. I'm always doing like that, and it's really hard to breathe. Just mimicking it. Mimicking it is exhausting. It's hard to do anything because I can't focus while I'm doing that, and also I can't breathe. And I don't get a lot of oxygen to my brain, so it's hard to focus on that or do what I'm trying to do. It's exhausting. And I sweat so much whenever I'm doing something not even that hard, because it's a lot of physical, like a lot of movement going on and a lot of fighting. It's basically a lot of stress. So that's that's that. Everything triggers Tourette's. Pretty much. People trigger my Tourette's. Objects trigger my Tourette's. My Tourette's trigger. My Tourette's trigger more Tourette's. And getting angry also triggers the Tourette's. It kind of like builds. Like my Tourette's will Tourette, and then I get so overwhelmed with the Tourette's, and I get a little flustered and angry. Then my Tourette's get worse because I'm angry from my Tourette's, which makes my Tourette's worse, and then I get angry, and it like builds, and it just gets bad. It's hard to do anything. That's that question. Have I been able to get a job? Why or why not? 10 years ago. Many years ago, probably about 10 years ago, 10 or 20. I had a job where I was. It's called shredding on the go, where I shred basically paper for for people who want confidentiality and properly disposed of the stuff. So I was doing that, but it was really stressful for Tourette's. I wanted to try and break the shredding machine. And also, when I would shred the paper, I would make me stick my fingers in the shredding machine. I couldn't get my fingers enough to hit the blades, but it would kind of like suck my fingers in and pinch them really bad, and like, you know, and flatten them. And it hurt really bad on my nails especially. So that was a lot and too much, and I just quit because it was bullshit. What interests or hobbies do I do or would like to do? I like making vinyl decals. I have a vinyl cutting machine. I design it on the computer and then print it, and then cut them out, and then I'll layer the vinyl, and it makes really cool decals. Much better than just a solid color. It's like different colors and different textures and carbon fiber and brushed aluminum, and just all this. It just looks really cool. I've been thinking about making an Etsy store and making some vinyl and then selling them, either pre-made vinyls, decals, or have a custom, like people can request custom-made ones. I want to help people somehow, because I think that's objectively good. Helping people that's what I like to do. I would want to do. I like making people happy, making people laugh. I like playing video games. I used to play tons of video games when my Tourette's were really bad, and I didn't really do anything. So like I just played video games all day. But now I have a daily routine, and I do more things, so I don't have much time to do that, to play video games, but I do like it. I got a new steering wheel for video games, since I can't drive, to play video games with that, racing games. I like playing VR. It's hard with Tourette's, everything's hard with Tourette's, but yeah, like I had VR, but then I put it away for a while, but then now I got it out again. It's been pretty fun. I play it with friends. Most of the time I play it with, I like playing it with friends to show them what it's all about. I don't really play it much on my own. I mean, I like RC cars, racing, drifting. I have some mini RC car drifters that are about like that big, and they're pretty fun to drift in the garage. I have a Traxxas 1/10 scale RC car, but that's really hard to drive with Tourette's because I just constantly want to drive it into something. I want to slam on the accelerator, and then just turn it into something, or slam on the accelerator, flip it, go run and get it. That's really hard, so I don't do that a lot because it's just not fun with Tourette's. But I mean, I like them; they're cool. That's that question. When I was first diagnosed with Tourette's, what did I first think about? What did I first think of it? I was scared. I didn't understand why I was doing the things when I didn't. Why I was Touretting when I didn't want to. Doing the things. God damn that! Oh, mommy. To be honest, I don't really remember much about my past. It's all a little bit of a blur, and maybe it's a coping mechanism, but I don't. Maybe I blocked it out. My brain blocked it out because it was just so traumatic. Yeah, I don't really remember what it was like when I first got Tourette's. All I remember was I was scared and I didn't know what was going on. And from that moment forward, my life changed for the worse. But now, after discovering Jesus Christ, things have gotten better. My Tourette's have reduced, specifically self-harm, have reduced so much. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm not where I want to be. I still struggle a lot. But at least I can be thankful that I'm not miserably in pain. getting tortured all day. That's pretty amazing. Next. How have I coped with Tourette's in social settings? I'm not sure if I coped with it. I mean, I dealt with it. I didn't, like, it was just not fun doing anything out in public. It's not enjoyable. It's not okay. I mean, trying to focus on breathing instead of that. I guess I could, that maybe that helps. But, I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. So next question. How has Tourette's affected my mental health? Atrociously. A lot of times I'm anxious and always worried about what Tourette's is gonna do. I'm always on guard pretty much all the time. Negative. I'm always cautious with things and what I'm doing. I always think before I do things. I can't just do it for the sake of doing it, and I'm always like in my head about things. My mental health. Short margin. I mean, it totally destroyed my drive and motivation to do things. I find everything so hard to do, and I have to fight in order to do that and hype myself up to do it. Like, everything I do, I don't want to do because of the Tourette's, but I try to hype myself up and just like think like, just do it, come on, just do it. Like, and so a lot of times it takes me hours to like get in the right mindset to do whatever I'm trying to do. Like, I have to really focus and just take a lot of time to get my mind in the right space to do the thing and like, if I'm feeling ready for it or up for it. So it takes a lot of effort just to do simple things. I mean, I'm not very happy. I'm not very happy person anymore. I used to be a more outgoing person. But over the years, I've kind of like turned it off, or I've suppressed it, and I've kind of like gone in a shell. This past year, I've kind of been breaking out of the shell a little more. Like, I feel like Tourette's just totally destroyed my outlook on life. Destroyed my social life pretty much. Destroyed my my knowledge of like learning things, because it's so hard to focus on anything, and I dropped out of school because it's too hard with Tourette's, so it just makes me sad. Think about all the things that Tourette's took away from me. Yeah, Tourette's affected my mental state for the negative really bad. So, next question. What helps get me through the day? I'd probably say my parents. My parents help me get through my day. They help assist living and just helping in all sorts of ways. I love them so much, and they've been so good to me. I'm too scared to kill myself. That's one. Before my Tourette's got better, in order to get through each day, I would just drug myself with alcohol, pharmaceutical pills, muscle relaxers, sleeping pills, anything to get the pain to go away. Because it was just the only way I could really have some sort of relief was on those pills or drugs or alcohol. I mean, having more of a schedule or a routine is, I guess, helping pass the time. Yeah, I feel like this past many months, 1 week equals to like 3 days. Like, that's what it feels like. So that's good, because closer to death, closer to Jesus, but bad because closer to my parents dying, and I just don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna be a wreck when that happens, so that's what I'm not looking forward to. I mean, a lot of times to get through a day, I need a good cry to get out all the emotions and all the built-up stress, and crying really does help. I mean, it makes me exhausted as well, so that's good. And I guess a bunch of oxygen, like the crying, helps with like get a lot of oxygen in my body, because I'm always, you know, when you cry, it's just you're breathing a lot. Just crying definitely helps. What meditations do I or have I taken? So many, probably nearly all the ones meant for OCD, anxiety, depression, and Tourette's. Remember, I mean, I don't really have a list of all of them. There's been a lot. Remember Zoloft, flufenazine, quetiapine, that was a muscle relaxer. So many, and they have done nothing for me. Ever since waning off of all the meds, pharmaceuticals, trying to be more holistic and healthy, focused, it affected me better. But at the same time, it doesn't really make any sense, because I was still taking some medicine. But maybe I was taking less whenever my Tourette's had a radical change. And there's no real explanation to why that happened. I think Jesus helped me. I don't have any more questions to answer. Alright, that's all.